Welcome back to La La Land on CRN Digital Talk. That's Nettie Liddell.
And that is Brett Chapin.
We're talking to the incredibly talented musical theater actress, Daisy Eagan. If you have any questions for Daisy, make sure you give us a call at 1-800-336-2225. You can also find us on Twitter and Facebook at facebook.com/LaLaLandTalk and twitter.com/LaLaLandTalk.
So please do that. Find us.
Find us and talk to us.
Okay, let's find Daisy.
Let's find Daisy.
Hey, guys.
Hi, Daisy.
Hey.
So you and I have kind of an interesting something in common. You worked at a very young age, at 12 years old, on the musical Secret Garden. Mm-hmm. And it was also my very first equity production. I was 16 when I worked on it. And it's such an incredible show. And, I had the opportunity, I'm sure, as did you, to work with some amazing actors. Mm-hmm. I know for me it was a pretty incredible experience doing that show young. What was that experience like for you doing the show even younger at 12 years old? And how did you handle it?
Are you there? Sorry.
Yeah, I'm here.
Crazy background noise.
Yeah, I know. I hear that too. Can you hang on? Keep hanging on 1 second. Sorry, Daisy.
Technical difficulties. There we go.
Hi.
Hi.
Sorry, we had a lot of people in the studio all of a sudden, and it was like a party. So.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
That Secret Garden was an incredible experience for me. It's funny, people sometimes are hesitant to ask me about it, because it was so long ago. But for me, I mean, it really was such a seminal experience, and I'm nothing but grateful for that experience. My mother was diagnosed with colon cancer that had already spread by the time they found it, shortly after the Tony Awards, actually. So for me to be involved in something like that, where I had this giant family around me every night, supporting me and holding me up, was, I've said this before, I think that show in a lot of ways saved my life. I don't know who I would have been if I hadn't had that experience. And it provided me with a lifetime of friends and connections that I'm eternally grateful to have. And obviously the subject matter of the show, I think, also really helped me. In that it's about sort of dealing with loss and moving on and knowing that the people that you have loved and who have loved you never truly go away. So I think that was also a tremendous comfort to me in that time.
That's a beautiful message of the show. Definitely, they do never go away.
Oh.
Yeah.
And you're an actress that worked very young in Broadway, and you seem to have come out of it with a pretty good head on your shoulders. You didn't fall into any of the pitfalls that a lot of actors go through.
And yet,
as far as we know, maybe you did, but as far as we know. And you seem to have handled it very maturely. What has that been like? How have you been able to deal with that kind of success at a young age and be able to come out of it with a very mature head on your shoulders?
Well, thank you, first of all.
Sure.
I'm sure there are some people out there who would disagree. I was very, very fortunate to not have stage parents, which I think is a big deal. Mm-hmm. My parents were supportive, but they made it clear from the beginning that this was, it was my decision to begin with. I told them that I wanted to try it, and their attitude was, that they would support me as best they could, but if my, schooling faltered, that it would end. Sure. Not that I was ever really a great student, but So they definitely worked hard to keep me grounded. And I think also, I think the Mary Lennox is not a part that can be played by, a brat. I think that it's easy. I've seen it played a lot by sort of girls who misunderstand the role. And and who play her bratty. And she's not bratty. She's sad. And so, you know, so I think it was a combination of a lot of things. But I also was brought back down to life very quickly, you know, once my mom got sick. So that helped to age me a bit.
Well, we've got to quickly rush off to commercial break, but we'll be right back with you.
Tony Award-winning actress, musical theater actress, film actress, television actress, Daisy Eagan. Any questions for Daisy? Give us a call at 1-800-336-2225. We'll be back on La La Land with Brett and Nett on CRN Digital Talk.
Looking at